Manipur, where a total of 894 weapons have been surrendered, and over 100 acres of illicit poppy land has also been destroyed since Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla issued a renewed appeal to the public to retain and of course surrender illegally held arms. Now the final deadline has concluded. Meanwhile, we are of course presenting some of the key recoveries that have been made in the past 10 days. Of course, we are going through it district wise. I have some of the recoveries on my screen over here. If our team upstairs can showcase it to our viewers. Yes, right here you can see in Churachandrapur, 2 country-made SBRL rifles, 4 Pompey guns, 3 country-made bombs, protective gear, helmets and boots have been recovered. In Kakching, 2 SLR rifles, 10 single-barrel guns, 40 live rounds of .303 rifles, AK-47 ammunition, 23 HE grenades have also been recovered. In Jiribam, 1.303 rifle, other self-loading rifles, pistols, single-barrel rifles, Pompey bombs and SLR rounds have also been surrendered. Meanwhile, in Faizwal, a single-barrel rifle and ammunition as well as a variety of bombs and explosives have been recovered. In Imphal East, country-made rifles and pistols, tear gas shells, grenades, in fact 10 Chinese-made hand grenades have been recovered as well. In Moidang Pok, 1.32 pistol, 5 barrel guns, 2 tear smoke munitions, 3 live 9mm rounds, 2 live .303 rounds and 3 HE36 grenades have been surrendered. In Thoubal, 1 Insas rifle, 1 SMG carbine, 2 12-bore single barrel guns, 1 revolver and 2 36 HE hand grenades have been surrendered. In Tatpung village, 4 SBBL guns, 1 locally made improvised rifle, 15 SBBL rounds and 2 Baofeng wireless sets, that's radio sets, have been recovered. In Kenjang, 2 SLRs, 2 Pompey guns, 59 12-bore cartridges, 1 5.56 into 45mm fired case and 12 bunkers have been destroyed. These are of course some of the key arms that have been surrendered and bunkers that have been destroyed. This is some of the key information that has come forth as far as the surrendering of arms of the last 10 days is concerned. My colleague Nibir Deka joins on the broadcast to share more details. Nibir, a record 894 weapons have been recovered. They have been surrendered after the Manipur governor's call. What can you share with our viewers? Of course, the call was made earlier itself. Now the deadline has expired.
Well, this is a major recovery of arms and ammunition, and the good thing here is that public has willingly come forward to surrender their weapons. As you know that the clarion call for the Manipur Governor Ajay Bhalla has resonated well with the public, and the public has come out in large numbers to surrender their weapons. And this is not isolated to one particular geography. Yesterday itself, which was the last day of surrendering of weapons, 196 different types of weapons, including tear gas guns, ammunition, explosives, were surrendered by the public. And in different parts of the Manipur state, you see in Churachandpur, Bishnupur, Thoubal, Imphal East, West, Kakching, Jiribam, Faizwal. These are different geographies, and which shows you the conflict was not limited to just one particular geography, be it the valley or the hills, but it was a spread out event. And we saw how yesterday in Churachandpur, Kakching, Jiribam, Faizwal, Imphal East and West, different weapons were surrendered by the public, and along with the surrender of weapons, which is the public participation, further combing and search operation by the security forces also continue in different vulnerable areas, and they too have recovered weapons and arms and ammunition. And these seizures have been continuously ongoing ever since the president's rule have been imposed. It has been intensified to a large extent, and that is the reason we have seen that in the past 2 weeks sporadic peace have been ensured in the state. And now the next course of action will be to ensure a proper dialogue so that normalcy can be restored in the beautiful land of Manipur. Back to you, Pia.
All right, Nibir, thank you for joining me on the broadcast and sharing all those details. We also have with us Major General A.K. Sewach, defense expert, joining us on the broadcast this afternoon. Sir, thank you so much for taking out time and speaking to NewsX. We're getting to know that a record 894 weapons have been surrendered and over 100 acres of illicit poppy cultivation has been destroyed in Manipur. This of course comes after the call, after the ultimatum that was issued by the Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla to surrender arms. What do you make of this crackdown against the narco-terror nexus, number one? And second is, do you think the road for peace and reconciliation has finally been paved?
No doubt about it. See, after President rule has been imposed on Manipur, the situations are fast changing and they are changing for good. There is no doubt these weapons which were looted basically from the police armory, say about 40 to 50% of these weapons have now come back. Though there are still large number of weapons are still there with the public and also with certain groups, which is inimical to the security of Manipur. But certainly a good beginning has been done. Now I suppose what is the roadmap as on today is that three things. One is that cordon and search operation must continue because there are still number of weapons which were looted from the armory as well as the one which has come from Myanmar. The second thing which has been to be done is that basically go against this poppy cultivation which fields which you have to be destroyed, because the biggest problem which was happening is the drugs and the poppy cultivation which is taking place in the hills in Kuki areas from where that drugs have been then sent to different places. Go out and ensure that they are destroyed. Third thing is, of course, the peace talks have to go. The distrust which is there between both the ethnic communities, that is Metis and Kukis, have to be reduced. From both sides, you have to start the talk now, because the people have confidence in Ajay Kumar Bhalla. He was earlier Home Minister, now the Governor of Manipur. They feel that he is basically objective, neutral and very transparent. I'm sure they will be ready to have a talk because he is non-partisan and not going to favor anyone. I suppose a very good environment is now prevailing in Manipur. The talk should start off, and I'm very certain that some sort of solution will emerge from these talks. At the same time, 2-3 other issues which must not be forgotten. One is that the border between Myanmar and Manipur needs to be sealed, because until unless you don't seal it, then the peace can't prevail. And second thing is, this free movement regime has to be done away with it, because free movement regime, that the weapons and drugs are also still coming from Myanmar. I say a good beginning has been done and we should encash on this. It looks like that we are on a correct path, and yes, if we keep on doing cordon and search operation and get these two communities and start the talks together, I suppose we can reach to a viable, peaceful solution.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.